Morning, guys. Yeah, I feel I should explain the charts that I just dropped on the group yesterday and on Nasdaq. So I'm just gonna do a Nasdaq video now, and then I will go through the other charts afterwards, just to see if there's any developments on any other chart. Then I'll send another video, basically. So this is a simple price action chart that I'm showing you guys now. Um, I'm going to explain it to you guys, and those that I teach how to study will be able to see what I'm seeing here. This chart is basically based on the history that we had on what you call it on the H4 chart that we once had. I want to say this again. Next year, guys, we need to apply lots and lots of patience, and us doing that, we need to stick with one chart for a very long time, because the moment you take away the history of the charts that you've been trading, that's when you start losing all your information and you start becoming all over the show. You start making smaller time frame charts with all the information lost. And I'm speaking that because of I've been doing that. I'm an analyst. I'm your guys' mentor, and I'm speaking this from recent experience. Like only yesterday when I was training one of the guys in the group, Tabo, on how to trade, basically, because he took up my course. That's when I noticed what I'm showing you guys, that we once had a chart like this that we just left out of nowhere, and it was not complete. This chart was not complete. I did give out a buy for E. That's about a month ago, I think. X, A, B, C, D. I just want to show you guys how important it is to keep the old data when it comes to the charts. So now we know, my guys know the strategy of a M, the strategy of a W. So M, W, basically. So you guys know that, and you know how to calculate retracements and all that. So we know, guys, that here we had our 50-60% rejection, and PRZ zone got broken. Guys, I don't know if the students, I hope you guys see where I'm going with this and you actually do realize. So right now, market has been moving in a trend where it broke PRZ, and then this is where it turned. There's a reason why as well the market turned here. If you guys apply your Fibonacci, you'll be able to see the level or the zone that the market turned at here, of which most people that are using normal Fibonacci and all that on their charts won't be able to see this level. They don't even know what that level is. Only we will know that. So right now the market is approaching PRZ zone. Now, this is my reason for this alarm of yesterday, to say, look out for this. I know, sorry for those who hasn't taken my courses. I know I like to wrap it in, but then the reason why I'm saying that is because some of the things you might not understand, and the academic group is not for me to teach you guys how to trade. I mean, these other guys, they paid lots of money for me to teach them how to trade. Academic group, it's only 250, and that's for me to give you guys heads up on a daily basis, basically, to say what the market is going to be doing and all that. So right now, we are inside PRZ zone. And I always say that when market gets to PRZ zone, it has to reject no matter what. Like if you were to look at this yesterday, this was a very nice short scalp to come retest the channel. So now me and my guys, we know that should Nasdaq fail to reject within here, or maybe it might break just slightly, but the candle just needs to close inside or above PRZ zone for our clear confirmation of the buy. We know for a fact that the market will then continue falling if that would be the case. So let me just clear this. There we go. So right now, we're expecting a buy within this zone. And that buy is going to be a very long one. But why am I saying that the buy has to be a long one? Why am I coming up with that conclusion? Okay, my guys, again, I will go back to this. Remember, guys, we are completing a pattern that was incomplete. I hope I make sense to you guys. We are completing a pattern that was incomplete. This pattern did a nice rejection for us here at 50%, of which we know, again, I'm giving out another information. We know the rejection of 50% is 200% expansion. Now, Nasdaq has never completed the 200% expansion. So now the TP that I'm giving here at the top, it's Nasdaq doing exactly that. Now, we know every time the market completes a pattern, when it goes up, it breaks PRZ there, it needs to come retest PRZ too. Just give us that last confirmation that, you know what, this is what's happening. PRZ has proven to be strong. We're now moving up. So we want to see now if the market is going to respect. If the market respect PRZ zone, I don't need to be stressing this. I still send charts and I still get people asking me, should I enter now? Should I not? You still are lagging behind when you're doing that. So if the market respects and fails to break, obviously we'll get it to shoot up and then it'll come just to come retest above. If you missed it inside because you were scared it might drop further, I expect you to catch it there. Catch it with a small lot. Guys, I'm coughing out here now. Easy. Listen to what I'm gonna say to you. I'm coughing out an easy 15 to 20,000 pips that I'm talking about right now. If everything goes according to plan, 15 to 20,000 pips. If you guys were to calculate, you'll be able to see that. You know, I can calculate with you guys as well. Let's see. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Look. It says 11,000, but that's for TP at 13.4. Basically, we on the other chart the TP is a bit further up, but we take it from here to here now. Let's say about 11,000 pips on Nasdaq. We know how much pips that is. We know like 150 pips only on Nasdaq makes a big difference. So now, if you catch it nicely here and you just delete your MT4, Nasdaq will just start doing its things. Obviously, it'll start playing around, doing funny things. But eventually, it will get where we want it to go. And then you just have to cash in. So it could do all this, come back again, like, you know, it could start forming another pattern, or etc. But at the end of the day, we want Nasdaq to go up, and we know December time Nasdaq goes up. There's a vaccine that's about 98% proper now. People are getting bonuses December. They will be spending, buying iPhones, Microsoft, blah, blah, blah. All those things that moves the market basically. In December, we know that Nasdaq has to go up. So let's just be patient. Let's look out for that buy. I cannot say buy this, what. I've given you this. It's up to you now to decide when you want to buy and how you want to buy. Our accounts are not the same. I might be saying now already, maybe I bought here already. I don't care if it comes here, then it'll just turn and activate me, basically, or I'll just keep on buying as it drops. But all I'm trying to say is that this is the zone. Market makers being market makers, they're very clever. It's either they'll drop it just below to trick the sellers, and then the candle will close inside, or they will turn it right here. While we're waiting for it to come inside, they will just turn it right there on top of the channel. They're very clever, so we need to start thinking like them as well. Because if it fails to break where it turned, which is here, just here, if it fails to break that, that's a double bottom already on a smaller time frame. That'll serve as a double bottom on a smaller time frame. So if we were to do this, like for an example, we can see that'll be a nice double bottom, and then we know the market from double bottom obviously has to go up. So just look out for that. This is the chart that I sent you guys last night, and I'm sure most of you guys were wondering what's happening. So I just thought and felt that I need to what you call it, advise it to you guys. So it's the same idea, this one of what I just showed you. I did this one because I just wanted to show my guys who I normally, I think I wish and hope that they picked up what I was on about here, buy and buy here again and then TP. You know, the market always does that. So just look out for that. This is a very long buy. I would like for us to buy, secure the buys early, and then as the market goes up, it needs to come retest the previous high it made. We're just gonna stack more buys here, but obviously not more than what we bought at the bottom. Market goes up, it tends where it tend, come again, we stack just like till we get to TP. So you can imagine how much money we can make. We just need to be concentrated, guys. We need to be concentrated. We need to be concentrated. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. We need to be concentrated. And that's why I'm saying, starting from next year, when we have a godly forming like this and it confirms the E and the everything, we stick with it until it comes to hit our 200% full expansion. We don't now start making funny and silly things, because Nasdaq has been bullish ever since it started doing this, but somehow we've been seeing sales, and like even this sell shouldn't have bothered us, because we should be holding buys from here. So next year, that's the kind of trades that I want us to start taking. Those are the kind of trades we trade according to the trend. The trend is a buy. We just stack. Every time the market drops, we stack. Every time the market drops, we stack. Every time the market drops, we stack. That's I mean, I'm sure you guys would be excited to be trading like that as well. I don't know, unless you're some of those guys who just want to scalp on a daily basis. I'm getting too thick of it now. Every day you need to be stressing about the market, doing charts on a daily basis to see where the market is going. No. It's becoming a bit of a problem. I mean, imagine, guys, there's what spotted. I spotted a sell here because I did say that the market has completed this. Those who've been with me for quite some time understand. I did say that the market has to drop here to come in and make it E. It broke just a bit here, confused me a bit, but then it eventually did. We caught this drop to E. From E, we just had to buy and hold. Look, ever since the market bought at E, it has never went below E. It's not like it went and it came here and went back again. I understand if this happened, but it has never happened. So unless or until this fall even breaks E, we're not selling Nasdaq. Whenever we're selling it for correction purposes. So I always tell you guys, we need to know. So we trade in correction. This is a correction right now. We want the impulse. I want the impulse, actually. Let me speak for myself. I want the impulse. That's what I want. I don't care about corrections and consolidations and all that. Because I know even here the market could start consolidating till next week. It might start consolidating and only from next week starts going up, but it'll drop maybe just a bit to confuse people, then it goes up. You get what I mean? So just look out for that. Starting from next year, whether it's be it gold, be it whatever it is, we're just gonna start trading just like that. Just like that. So at the moment, we know we're only gonna sell below what you call it, below PRZ zone, and TP for that, let me go back to the chart. TP for that, I just put it there underneath because that's an equal length basically. If the market breaks out, then it has to come down there. So yeah, so if it breaks out here, it'll just retest, and then this is where it'll land before it continues. It's ready to go up again. So just look out for that for now, but only when this E is here, don't forget, is it here or no, this is where E started, yeah. Only when this E is broken, then we can say that the market is now finally bearish, because our pattern is no longer valid. It's invalid now when this is broken. It's invalid. So we know we just have to wait for E to retest below. We sell hard. The market will continue dropping. So it's an art. It's all about the art of patience. We need to have patience in the market. If you don't have patience and you just want to always trade, mistakes will happen. Accounts will be blown. I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's for me, it's a very fruitful one. And yeah, let's make it happen.